The Boston Tea Party was the single most important event that led to the American Revolution. If that event didn't happen, we would still be British today. And that's a fact.
Well, 250 years ago, it was the East India Company's tea which was sitting in Boston Harbor and was unceremoniously dumped into Boston Harbor. So this is to commemorate that event and to celebrate it. And it's a little bit of fun as well that it was our tea that was a landmark, as part of the landmark event. The company obviously was very well known for trading in spices and tea, and this is the tea that are brought over from China. It had run into some trouble, had a lot of tea in stock and was sending it off to America. And the Americans were huge tea drinkers, which people don't actually know. It's changed a lot, but the tax on tea, unfortunately, changed everything.
The circumstances today are a little different than they were 250 years ago. As I said, we're collecting 250 pounds of tea to take back with us to throw overboard on December 16th. And that wasn't the case 250 years ago. We did it without their permission.
The story gets framed as a good and bad, a black and white sort of thing, but there was a lot of nuance. And what we love about the story was that the relationship between Britain and the colonies was very close. There weren't Americans at the time. They thought of themselves as British subjects. And a small spark like this actually changed the course of the world that we know. So it's an amazing piece to look back on and very relevant to as we look at things today.
Everything in Boston originates from London and England, and that's why we live in New England. And you'll come in New England, we have all the named cities and towns. There's a lot of similarities, a lot of carbon copies, but they're very similar in architecture and feeling. The relationship between Boston and London is so important, and I believe Boston and London have the strongest relationship out of any cities or states around the country. It's very significant for us, and I like to think the Londoners know a lot about Boston more than other places.